Welcome in to Colleen C to Serendipity and CC's Old Hollywood. How's everybody doing tonight? I just got some disturbing news, but I'm not going to discuss it on here. I'm upset. I'm trying to work through this. So, enough said about that. Let's go on. Go on and go on. Sorry. Hope everybody had a blessed day. I did. I watched Henry. I slept in way too late. I remember Henry coming in a couple times and saying, "Nene, I want lunch." And I know one was at 9 or 9:30. I'm like, it's too early for lunch. And
I couldn't hear myself when I said we're testing equipment.
We're testing out new equipment. We got new mics. And Courtney's is not working, so...
I don't think yours is either. I think it's just picking up through your phone.
Okay, well, we'll shut these off then. Do they need to be charged?
No, because the green lights came on like they were connected.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just couldn't hear myself when I was out in the hallway saying we're testing equipment, so...
Alright, well, we'll just set these down and go on. Let's just record. Where'd I put that? Oh, that's on my dresser. What's this?
That's like, I would wear that to be able to hear us.
Oh. Okay. Alright, sorry everybody. Yeah, hope everybody had a blessed Saturday. I slept in, remember Henry coming in, and then I didn't hear anything, and I'm like, what, bro? And my youngest daughter's here.
Did you shut yours off?
No, I don't know how.
Power button on the back.
Okay. So she fixed him. Oops, is it blinking? She fixed him a hot dog. He loves hot dogs. So I finally got it. I don't know what woke me up at 11:30. Somebody texted me or something. Yes, my mom texted me. And so I got up and Henry was sleeping. I came in here and did my history video and what else did I do?
Japanese.
Oh, I worked a little bit on my journal. Oh, speaking of journal, I want you to go get that. My one that I finished. I read that.
Hi, Mark.
Hey, Mark, how you doing?
Hold that. Sorry, I'm going to try one more thing, and if this doesn't work, we'll just unplug for the day.
We got little lapel mics, and Courtney thought that would be better for our lives. Put this on. Oop, I dropped mine. Sorry, everybody. We did a test run before, and she said it sounded okay, and then...
Testing equipment.
Testing equipment. Yep. It's working.
We're live!
She's excited. We're live, she says. No. Henry's here. If you hear a little voice in the background.
I fixed it. We're live, guys.
He'll probably come on a little bit later. Maybe sooner than later. But yeah, I worked on my my other junk journal. I got it finished. I put the last video up today. So if that's something you're interested in and haven't went and seen it, go over and check it out. It's a 22-minute video with my intro and outro, but yeah, I got that finished. I was so excited. I'll show you. I'll give you a sneak peek. But to see all of it, you have to go over and watch my video. This was what?
Should that come back in here?
Yeah, this was out of a. I'll show you this other one I'm working on. A manila envelope. And these were really fun to make. I think I will be making more in the future because they're simple, easy, recycled material. I love to recycle material. People throw it away, so I might as well use it. So I found some tape I got to glue down here. I'm not going to dwell on that, though.
These are, you can hear everything.
Really?
I can hear everything now.
So
I guess remind me to take my mic off when I leave the room now.
Yeah.
Or else you're going to hear me go to the bathroom, which is weird.
So, yeah, I got this done.
Oh, Lanta, you can literally hear. It's weird, you can hear everything. There's ways to turn down the noise reduction.
Let's see. Work week was good. How about yours, Courtney?
I didn't have a terrible work week. Today was bad. The natives were restless with the full moon coming.
I need more of this glue. Sorry if you can hear my daughter's TV. She's in the next room, and we decided to leave the door open because Henry's in and out, and she's watching some vampire movie. Went to One of a Kind Vlogs monetization party this afternoon. That was really fun. He had a pretty good, what? Turn it down?
No, noise reduction.
Oh, he had a pretty good turnout. Blessed to be friends with him. He's a really good guy, really good channel. He's had some struggles, but he's getting situated now, and he's going upward and onward with his life and his channel.
Going places, woo, woo, going. You're going to be able to hear the ice in my cup now.
I don't know if I like this or not.
You can hear me drink. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I like the mics now. We don't have to, like, be yelling in
Text
here.
Caitlin, have her turn her TV down. I know they could probably hear it.
I can't hear it through my mic, so.
Okay. So, yeah. Yeah, good week at work. I didn't have to work today, so that's a big plus. I was thinking last night that I got to go home early, and I only get to go home early when I work on Saturdays, because I go home 2 hours early because I work 2 hours. Saturday, that's my choice. That's not my company's requirements or anything, but I just do it out of the courtesy instead of them paying me 2 hours overtime every week.
I can wig mic it. I mean, other than this is in my face.
Oh, I can put this on my glasses.
Wig mic. I can hear it perfectly. This is good. These are nice. Y'all, these are nice. Just think about when you're making crafts.
Yeah.
You can clip it to your shirt and do your thing.
Yeah, but they can hear me on my phone.
I'm commandeering. Oh, I'm not. Never mind. I gotta wait till more people are in here before I can talk about why I'm commandeering these. I forgot. I'm making that announcement this week. Excuse me. I get ahead of my thing. I get ahead
This
of
is
myself.
bugging me.
This feels like I'm back in theater. I got a wig mic on.
Where does it? Okay. If I go back here, maybe it would. Yeah, out of my sight, out of my peripheral vision. There we go.
That's all I can stare at in my video now. Is the mic on my head.
That's what I was doing last week when I was on.
There we go.
I don't want that door in there. No, that's fine. Um, Last week when I was on my laptop, all I could do was stare at the screen instead of at the camera. Our camera's right
Other end.
there. Hi, Henry.
Hi, Pook.
Wait, why do you have this thing on your head?
It's a mic.
Look at
Come
this.
say hi.
No.
You're gonna have to put your tablet out in the hall. We can hear it.
I was gonna say it. Don't even
No,
Shut it off.
Okay.
our mics pick up everything.
What do you think about this for closure?
Oh yeah, that'll be nice. Or even if you could find like a purpley pink.
Yeah, I don't want
Tie
to
that
do
in.
anything special.
Well, the yellow's fine too. Gives it that antique-y feel.
I got others. I'm like, why does this feel so? That goes in here too. That goes in the back. Did you see that one and that one? No, the little journal in this one.
Yes, I saw all of it.
In the back.
I looked through all of it, mother. Yes, much of it. I saw the seeds.
I'm gonna have to do something with that.
Mark, just hop in and say hi and run away.
Yeah, that's okay. Sometimes people do that. But you know what really helps me out and my channel? If you come in for at least 15 minutes, 10 to 15, I think it's 15 minutes. Say hi, chat with us a little bit if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine. Hang out for 15 minutes and then that way I think it counts as a full view or something.
Probably. If anybody wants to know the microphone we're using, it is wireless Real microphone.
Made in China.
2-pack. Yeah, it's made in China. It's a 2-pack wireless noise reduction audio syncing. This is the box. I got it from Amazon. This one's made for iPhone, but I know there are other ones that were universal that are like Bluetooth and stuff. So, if anybody was interested, Real, if you want to sponsor us and we can monetize, let's talk business.
I'm jealous of my friend. No, I'm not jealous. I'm happy for him. My friend in Tennessee, Life with Mike. Hey, Mike. And Logan's Awesome Snack Review. His son, they do a snack review.
I love the snack reviews.
Every Tuesday.
They make my week. I'm not even kidding.
And he got a big sponsor. It's Jeff's famous beef jerky.
Oh, you got a jerky sponsorship.
Yeah, and Logan's got his own pack now. It's $46, but
I'm gonna have to buy me some jerky.
It's well worth it. It's pricey jerky, but it is very good. I got a sample pack one time, and Caitlin and her friend Felicity ate a couple of them because they were just like, I think they were like 5-ounce packs, and I think there's like a 1 serving. And then I took the rest of them to work, and I ate all of them that night at work. And there was a jalapeno one, and it wasn't even spicy. I mean, it had a kick to it, but it wasn't like, oh, my mouth is on fire. You know, some of those. I don't like the spice like that. I like the little kick. I was like, ooh, that got a little kick to it. And I don't like it when my mouth is on fire and I can't taste for the next 3 days.
Spicy food upsets my stomach, so I don't do spicy food.
I'm drinking Sparkling Frost, Orange Mango, and this is Pure Aqua. I got that from Aldi's. This is really good. I drank like half of pink grapefruit other day. When was that? Monday or Tuesday?
I don't remember.
And that cleans out your system. I went to the bathroom like 6 times. Well, I was drinking water on top of it too, because I try to drink 64 ounces of water every night at work. I try to drink water at home, but I always don't remember it. But I do at work. I try to drink 64 ounces at work every night. And I was drinking that water on top of that and that grapefruit. Yep, that worked.
Okay.
My grandson.
Gotta love him.
What'd we ever do without him, Courtney?
Well, my honest truth, a lot. I did a lot before him.
No.
But I regret nothing except for who his father is. No, I don't even really regret that. I just regret the time I wasted trying to work that relationship out. Anyway.
She digresses.
I digress. I don't hate anyone. I just hate that I spent so much time trying to fix something that, regardless of what either one of us said, didn't need to be fixed. Should have just parted ways and been done. But anyway, live and learn. Grow up. Learn lessons. It's okay.
Life lessons.
We are here to learn lessons.
Live and learn. Those of you in the chat, please pray for my friend Caleb's family. I'm just going to say his first name. He passed away this morning.
Late last night, early this morning.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
He's fought an 11-year battle with cancer, and it was a cancer that only, what was he, 47 or 37?
47.
47. And it was like at the base of his brainstem. And it was an adolescent.
It was a juvenile cancer.
It was a juvenile cancer, and somehow he got it, and he fought long and hard. The last time, I got close to him when we were redoing our old church. It used to be a Family Dollar Tree, and we leased it, and we completely redid it, and we spent several nights working with him, and he was awesome.
He's got
4 daughters, 2 ex-wives, but they were all a family.
Yeah,
they were never like, oh, I hate you, and we
all went to the same church together.
We all went to the same church together, and him and his last ex-wife, they were youth leaders, and so just sad. And for a while there, they weren't letting his daughters.
He was in like an ICU hospice unit.
And they weren't letting his daughters go up and see him. He has 2 daughters that's over 18, and the ones under 18 they weren't letting him go see. And we got word last Sunday night that they let him go in, and he almost lasted a week from. So.
But these things pick up everything, Bubba.
You want some earphones? You want a thing that you put in your ear?
Yes, please.
In my bedroom on that. I think it's in that bowl on my dresser. Sorry. So we had an early dinner tonight, so we don't have to wait for dinner tonight. We usually, I usually get hungry, and we try to go live for 4 hours, 2 hours. So we fixed an early dinner tonight, spaghetti. That's my youngest daughter's favorite. And she got spaghetti first because I said, dinner's ready. And she came out there and she goes, okay. She got a big plate. And I said, leave some for the others. Henry didn't eat. He ate a hot dog. He'll eat hot dogs 24/7. He loves hot dogs. And my daughter got him some plant-based chicken nuggets. You know what? They're really good. There's no chicken in them. They're plant-based. They're Dino Buddies. He loves dinosaur, so they're shaped like dinosaurs, and he loves them. They are good. I fixed some yesterday for his lunch, and he said he only wanted 4. Well, there was 8 or something left in the package, and I went ahead and I air fried them. I went ahead and air fried them, the rest of them. I'm like, what he don't eat, I will. and I did. They're pretty good. Yeah. I know Triple C has tried a plant based. I can't remember what she tried, but yeah, I thought or somebody tried a chicken something plant based chicken, and really those chicken nuggets, it's not bad at all. So if anybody wants to go that way, if they're trying to stay away from meat, I know my friend of mine, she came over, oh, when we got our first big snow, it was really, really cold. She bought me a bunch of meat, and she said she's doing away with meat. Did you find both your things or just one?
No, they were both in there.
Yeah, so she's doing away with red meat, and she said I think she's still gonna do poultry and stuff, but yeah, the plant-based chicken nuggets are good. Yeah, I know. You don't know what to talk about.
Don't talk about the plant-based chicken nuggets that Mom accidentally bought.
They're good. And if they're comparable price-wise,
It was cheaper. It was like $8 for that big old box
yeah,
I bought.
yeah, that's good. I thought it was 10.
No, it was like $8.49 or something like
Okay.
that. Like almost $9 for that big box. And the bag that I was buying before is like 12 something.
Yeah. Got something in there. Oh, excuse me. Oh gosh, I'm sorry.
That was hot.
That would be pretty in there, wouldn't it?
That would be. I got this all up in my butt and I can still hear myself. This is great. This is the best $30 investment ever.
What can I put in there?
So,
I need to glue
next
that.
step, my friends, trying to convince Mom that we should do this live on Saturdays, but we should also do a simultaneous podcast with it. But that's big mics and audio equipment. But I think we could do a craft
Hey,
podcast. And
do we need 2 mics?
Yeah.
Because that one set from Amazon, it was the arm and everything. It was like $30 for the thing that you put in front of it, and I thought that was good.
I might.
Didn't I show you that?
I think so.
You said that was a good deal. Oh, crap.
Hi, Rizza! No milkshakes.
Hi, Reza. She beat
Never
you to
again.
it.
No, she just.
Oh.
He just said, I'm craving a vanilla milkshake. No milkshake. Henry Joe.
So we're let me know how we sound. We're trying out new mics.
If it's too much,
Let us know.
yeah.
I got mine here. Courtney's got hers in her butt. She's reverting back to her
See,
theater days.
I had it right here in my widow's peak, like a wig mic. It was good. Thanks, Rizza. Yeah, if you missed that, I got these wireless
Turn around. That leak.
L'Oreal. Anyway, it hooks up to her iPhone, and we had a little bit of technical difficulty getting it started, but now that we got it up and going, it sounds. I mean, I have an echo, but I'm also monitoring our sound levels. But yeah, it was only like $30. I think with shipping too. So I am not upset, but I also bought it when I bought some merch. So I guess I pull up my Amazon and tell you the price. Or you could link it on your community page too.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I'll send it to you and you can link it on your community page if anybody's interested. Can you hear her throwing stuff around?
Sorry. What everybody have for dinner? We had spaghetti. We had an early dinner. Seem like I'm like starving when we get off our live, so I'm like, I had in my mind I want to fix spaghetti. So, my daughter went out to Walmart and asked me what I needed, and I said sauce and garlic bread. I should have said Parmesan cheese, but I forgot that. So, yeah,
It's listed right now for $31.99, but I bought it and I paid $29.99 for them. But this exact set is listed for iPhone, but they did have universal sets, so you're not a...
No.
Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I was getting a phone call.
No.
No, too pink. This set is for an iPhone, but they did have universal sets. So if you're not an iPhone user, if you're Android, or if you're trying to use it for another electronic device, they did have other compatible ones. Hi, Billy!
Hey, Billy. Hey, I uploaded my finale of my my envelope, my manila envelope junk journal. Let me see.
Probably dirty from your ears.
I got a wipe.
Cover your mouth.
Yeah, it was really fun to make. My last video, my grandson, he's came home from dad's. He was sick. He's sick. Yeah, it was really fun to make, and I was making one simultaneously with it, and I'm like, nope, I had to put that one aside and focus on this red one because I was filming. And don't, Henry, don't.
Here's your headphones back.
What do you say? Try to call again?
Yeah.
If you want, you can.
No, I don't want to.
Okay. So yeah, this is my other one. Just a quick beep. Yep, see? And I am going to put these for... I can't say that. I'm going to waffle them, I believe. So...
I know, right? It's pretty.
Yeah, I got that at a thrift store. That was... Yeah, she picked it out for me because I'm like... I'm always second guessing myself, and I gotta quit doing that because I watch... I don't know if you're familiar with her, Pam, or Billy is Pam from the Paper Outpost, and she's from Florida, and her thing is create with reckless abandon. I always want to say abandonment, and she just goes for it. She goes, "Oh, I kind of like that. Oh, I like how that turned out. Oh, that looks good," and I always second guess myself.
Thanks. I always wear red. I just happened to do my makeup before we went live because I went to work with just some eyeliner on and my hair a mess.
When she was like 6 months old. Okay. We put her in red, and we had her pictures taken at Walmart. That was a thing to do when the girls were little. They don't even have that now. And my best friend at the time said red is her color, and it is. She looks good red.
The sticker for the color fell off, but it's CoverGirl Ultimate Matte Liquid Lipstick. It's CoverGirl. It's drugstore stuff. It says it's 24-hour, but this one doesn't last as much as my other one does.
I'm drinking sparkling frost. Orange mango. Got it from Aldi's. It's a pure aqua. It's really good.
Oh, this is 75002 Paris Kiss.
Paris Kiss. Love it.
Paris Kiss. The other one I have is Revenge Red.
Some of these names. Y'all say a prayer for my family. That's all I'm going to say about that.
You're a mess right now.
Okay, that's all I'm going to say.
busted up to my metal straw though.
Yeah, we're trying new microphones out. Mine's on my glasses.
Mine's in my hair.
Oh, my last one.
Holding it pretty good for I can hear that in my ear. Thanks, Billy. I appreciate it. I know she does too.
What?
Billy said I'm praying for your favor.
Thank you. Appreciate it. My mom's oldest brother is suffering from a stroke, and the whole family's been estranged from each other. And in October, my aunt passed away. And my cousin reached out to me, her daughter, and told me about it. And I was devastated because this was my mom's younger sister. So I told my mom, and she said, well, I'll be darned. And then my cousin let me know when the funeral and everything was, so my mom went with me. I didn't think she was going to go, but she did. And then, of course, my mom's oldest sister was there. My uncle lives in Oklahoma, so he has, well, I don't know if he would have came anyway, but anyway, my mom, I think she overreacted. She goes, her older sister, I'm not going to name names, but she said she wasn't going to come and talk to me. Well, she had suffered from a stroke, and my cousin said she gets confused. So it could very well be my aunt didn't recognize my mom. I don't know.
Granny said they hadn't talked in about 12 years. So
yeah.
At least 12 years.
Yeah. And now it looks like it's going to be that way again. I was so frustrated. And my cousin says, well, before all this came about, friends of my mom's passed away. And it was like cousins to her, but they were just really, really good friends. And nobody let my mom know. And she was upset about that. And we had 2 uncles that passed away and nobody let us know. So you can see how we get bitter for that, but you can't, you gotta forgive them because, you can't forget, but you gotta forgive them because, what is it? If you don't forgive,
It's
God
family.
won't, yeah.
Regardless of feelings, they should at least be notified.
God won't forgive you, but anyway, I said, I just said, this is BS. I said, we gotta let each other know about stuff. So my uncle had a stroke and I let my cousins know, and now I'm in trouble because I let my cousins know that my uncle is not good. So, I don't know. I just think it's terrible that families keep each other
Out of the loop like that, that's not fair. Regardless
and
of
just
feelings.
because they did it doesn't mean that I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, just
and
because one does it doesn't mean it's right for the other to do.
And I'm gonna go over and talk to my mom tomorrow, and I'm gonna tell her. And she didn't let me know something about my uncle had surgery yesterday. I had no idea. She said she didn't tell me because I told my cousins. So, I don't know. All right, enough said about that. Let's get onward, upward.
It's because you have dirty ears, Bubba. I'm not going to clean them every 5 minutes. Just put them in your ears.
Go get a Q-tip and I'll clean your ears.
Where are the Q-tips?
There should be some in the bathroom, Poops.
So, yeah. My sister pretty well kept me in the loop when her son was battling his cancer and surgeries and his therapy and everything, so I don't know. Some grudge held against somebody for something. I don't even remember what
Something about when Great Granny passed away.
Yeah, when my grandma passed away, and yeah, it wasn't right what they did, but like You gotta forgive them and go on. Like everybody says, you know, you can forgive them. You're not gonna forget, but you can forgive them. You gotta forgive them and move on. And oh, I don't know. Don't get me started. I got started on it. Sorry.
Funny things my residents did this week.
Yeah.
I had one resident laying in her bed, not good, naked as a newborn baby, and when I went and just asked her if she wanted to put something on, she didn't have to come out. She said, "I'm fully dressed, and I'm going to go to the store with my mom." And I'm like,
Okay.
I'm like, well, you are as naked as a blue jay laying in here with the door wide open, but all right.
Courtney works at an Alzheimer's unit if nobody...
Oh, yeah. I work in a very small Alzheimer's unit. So, my craziness is crazy. Go get me 2 more Q-tips so I can do the other ear. His dad won't do it. Just he won't trim his nails.
But you used the other two.
I used 2 of them on your ear. Get me 2 more for the other ear.
My friend used to pour peroxide in her sibling's ear.
Hi, Wolf.
Hey, Wolf.
I have 2 ears.
I know. I need 2 more Q-tips for the other ear.
Doing a little hygiene here.
My kid's got some nasty ears because he just came back from his dad's, and his dad doesn't do.
But I got 2.
You bought me 2 Q-tips. I used both of those on one ear, so go get me 2 more for the other ear. Oh yeah. Little boys. I have to explain stuff to little boys. Thank you. Give me the other ear that I didn't clean. That's the one I just cleaned. This one.
So, got my journal done, working on the other one. I think I'm going to finish that other one tomorrow. I don't know. Like I said, I have to go over to my mom's and discuss that with her. I wanted to go over there for a nice visit, but it might not be so nice. I don't know. I've skirted around issues long enough, and I'm not going to do it anymore. I sugar-coated stuff, I guess, to say.
Are we done yet?
Almost.
Yeah,
This is like the grossest earwax I ever had.
Earwax.
Yes.
that's the stuff on your, that was on your earphones. We got new mics. I got mine on my neck glasses. Courtney's got her on in her bun. In her bun. She got them off the internet.
I got some off the Amazons.
Off the interweb. Some comedian used to say that on their show. I've been on that interweb again.
Oh, Billy, some of the stuff my people say and do,
Oh.
I can't even.
She used to, when she lived with me, she used to come home and tell me this stuff, and I was like, what? I'm like, I couldn't work. I'd be in a closet crying every night, or I'd have to go to the bathroom.
I was lazy. I didn't want to brush my hair this morning, so I had my hair in braids just because it's really easy and I really don't have to detangle very much. And one of my residents called me Pippi Longstocking.
Don't do that again.
Sorry.
That's not good for the headphones, and you could ruin your tablet. Yeah, you will.
How?
I'm pulling the cord like that. Stop.
Those are little bitty wires in there, Henry, and
Dad, I sent some crazy stuff to you.
Why is this one so cool?
One guy, I told him I was going somewhere to get married, and he was like, well, make sure you marry the one you took out there, not one you found out there. And I was like, good advice. Thank you.
oh yeah, you were going to tell all about that,
There's only
Courtney.
6, and I was going to wait a little bit.
Well, that's probably the max for tonight.
Okay, well, announcement time.
Oh, we gotta have a bigger drum roll than that.
My wedding plans are
Whoop whoop.
90% finalized. Zach and I have chosen to elope. and we are going to go to Vegas and elope. So our plan is to fly in Thursday, get our marriage license, get married Friday like we wanted to, and then spend Saturday and Sunday, come home Monday, but spend Saturday and Sunday touring Vegas and doing stuff. He, of course, wants to go gamble. I want to go to the Mob Museum and the Titanic exhibit and Madame Tussauds and stuff. So that was my big announcement. My wedding plans have been pretty well finalized. We're not going to do Memphis. We're not going to have it here. We're just going to go away and do it. But I am going to get my Elvis wedding. I don't care what he says. Elvis is either going to A, walk me down the aisle, or sing to me, or marry us, or all three. Who knows?
I thought you were going to get married under the sign.
We are, but I can still have Elvis sing to us.
Okay. For a fee.
Yeah. I don't know. The Graceland Chapel.
Mr. Holden, I'm telling you.
The Graceland Chapel there is really pretty, and that's Elvis. That's the one that I was looking at, that Elvis for like $800 will walk you down the aisle and sing you 3 songs. And what, Bubba? No, we're still doing it. Why? What's wrong? Well, I'm not. I'm doing a video right now.
You go out there and talk. Hello, hello, Desert Goat. How
Hi,
you
Desert
doing?
Goat. So yes, for any of you who are interested in my wedding plans, that's what we are doing. I'm waiting for my tax money so I can pre-book our rooms and stuff, but that's what we're doing. I know. Ideally, I would like to have her there, but I think in a year or two, we're going to do maybe like a vow renewal or something and have our families come together.
Just have like a little intimate ceremony here.
Yeah, but for now, this is what we have planned to do.
She had originally wanted the Scottish hand fasting, and that is just like, it's kind of like a pre-engagement, kind of like a promise to each other.
In the Celtic tradition, they would have tied your hands together. You would have promised each other for a year and a day, and then when the year and the day was up, you would have either come together and gotten married, or you would have went your separate ways if it didn't work out.
Kind of like a betrothal.
Which I feel like is problematic, because if you guys are married for that year,
Well, like betrothed, like Joseph and Mary were betrothed.
no, it's like you guys live together and you're married, so wouldn't you have marital relations? And
yeah, I would think.
Where
I
are
don't know.
those polka dots?
It's where my poor leggings are wearing out because I have big thighs. Wolf says, hi, Henry.
I love.
That is my plan. I'm gonna steal the mics and we're gonna go live in Vegas. There's one service, I can't remember if it was the Vegas sign one that we're gonna do or a different one, where they could live stream it for you and they would give you a link for your family to tune in. But either way, I'm gonna take lots of videos, probably steal the mics. Maybe me and Zach will do some stuff together.
We should still go live that Saturday.
I'll just go live from Vegas.
Because you can, that button on there, I haven't explored it yet. It says go live together. We could
This is behind.
we could link up because we did that one time.
I know, but I'm saying go live from Vegas.
Live from Vegas. It's Courtney and Zach.
Live from the inside of my hotel room. Because I feel like the streets would be...
Really loud.
Yeah.
They may not let you record out there.
I feel like I'd just be recording a bunch of drunk idiots screaming, but you know. Especially a Saturday night in Vegas. Whew.
Aren't you gonna wear those things? Aren't you gonna wear those?
Oh, I wish he could, but I don't really know about taking a 5-year-old to Las Vegas.
Mommy, are you gonna wear these?
That's what I have on. Right there.
Oh.
Smell? That'd be good for your migraine, huh?
But yes, we're still going to get married in September, so it's still 240 some odd days away, but yes, there's going to be lots of videos and stuff to bring back and stories to tell.
Mommy. My birthday was here.
It's about a month away, Bubba. Bubba, you know what I told you? This next time you go to your dad's, when you come back, it'll be your birthday.
Ooh,
Okay?
that'll be awesome.
Oh, I'm sorry I didn't have you in February and I held you until March. If you're not gonna watch that, will you please go shut it off or plug your headphones back in? What time is it? It's not even 6 o'clock and he's ready for bed.
Who?
Wayne.
Oh, you know what that means.
I need to take a shower, but I'm ready to go to bed. I was like, I'm sorry I'm not home.
Mommy, can we go home now?
No, Baba, we're doing a video.
Text your sister and see if she'll come and say hi.
But it's time to go to sleep.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
You just said that.
No, I said your pawpaw's ready to go to sleep.
Okay.
No, Bubba, not right now. Mom's busy.
It is 5:45, 5:46 p.m.
Yeah, almost 6 o'clock. Anyway.
Central Standard Time Zone. Central Standard Time. Brandon in here?
Yeah, he said hi.
Hi, Brandon. Yellow Brandon. Yellow Brandon. He just got 2,000 subscribers
That's awesome.
last Friday.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's the live I was in when you got in the car.
Oh, nice.
Yep, you're an hour ahead of us, Billy. Did she text you back?
No. She's busy watching her vampire show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so did anybody have anything good to eat for dinner? We had spaghetti. We had an early dinner.
It was delicious.
I used ground turkey. Hello, one of a kind. Welcome in. Thumbs up, everybody, when you come in. Say hi. Chat with us a little bit. We're just talking, just chatting.
Hi, One of a Kind Vlogs. I hope Triple C does too.
She hasn't been in one of my lives for a while, so I think
One
it's
of a
my...
Kind Vlogs got monetized, if y'all didn't know that. Yay for him.
Oh, it goes up and down all the time, Brandon. Don't fret about those numbers.
Oh, a chicken sandwich.
Ooh, that sounds good. I think One of a Kind had, oh yeah, he had a good dinner.
Pork chops looked good. They looked warm.
My friend at work, well, she's a receptionist where I work, and she always stays late. And so we've got a pretty good rapport, pretty good friendship going on. And one of her friends texted her and said, "Where are you? Are you out in the parking lot?" And she goes, "No, I'm still at work." She works till 5 on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And she said, she goes, "I can't make the clock go faster." So she was leaving and she goes, "Bye, girls." And I said, "Bye, have a good dinner." She was going to Cracker Barrel for dinner last night, so with friends.
Lopsided bun, I can't deal with that. Please enjoy the sounds of my scratching my hair. potatoes, mac and cheese, and cornbread and broccoli and sweet tea. Oh my
Yum.
lord, Billy, yummy.
I don't know how many was in here before, but y'all pray for my family. Just stuff going on. I got choked up earlier, and I'm not going to go into it. It's my mom's side of the family.
Big stubborn old goats. We're just gonna put it that way.
Yeah. It's,
I texted her the other day and told her that I saw her friend
yeah,
out
I know.
there, and
I know. You told me what she said.
yeah, did you kick her out? And I'm like, yeah. Thanks, one of a kind. It needs to be touched up, but I'm digging it. I'm gonna get a haircut. I don't know if it's gonna be this week or next week, but it's coming.
Is Paula gonna do it?
I don't know, because it seems like my days off, she's not in.
Yeah, she's not.
And we got a new hairdresser at work, and she said she would cut our hair for discounts.
Nice. Here's my journal. It's finished. Go to my channel and see all the flip through that I did. I kind of got the other I did the other journal, the 5-hole pamphlet stitch, and I just whipped right through that, Billy. I couldn't believe it. I only did it once before, and I just went right through it. So that's on that video too. I should have maybe cut that out, but that was part of the flip through that I was finishing that. So yeah.
Let me find out you all were matching tonight.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think that one through. I just wanted that in my work shirt.
Henry is somewhere.
He's running around.
No, not really. I can't hear him.
No, I think he's in KK's room.
He hasn't felt good. He's been sick. He came home from his dad sick. So.
Brian, I would show my shirt, but I'm not.
No. I'll show mine.
I would show mine, but I feel like there were quite a few in the chat that would
Yeah,
not get
don't
the
show
humor.
that.
She doesn't like it either. I think it's funny.
Here's my other journal.
I mean, technically, I covered the words you showed.
No.
Monkey.
No.
Then it'd be glad it wasn't the teddy bear shirt.
Yeah. What do you think, Courtney?
That's better.
Down there?
Down
like
there.
that?
Not so distracting.
And maybe the
Around
corner.
the edges.
Yeah, on all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ew.
Thank you.
That's my mama. I don't know who you think you are, but that's my mama.
Oh, so this, just something real quick. This washi tape that I use for this journal. Thank you. And I didn't link that in any of the videos. I'm sorry, but it was, I just looked it up other day too. I think it's Wintertime Crafts. She's from California. She has an Etsy shop. And this washi tape was, I just looked it up too. It seemed like it was kind of pricey, but look how much is on there still. And I've used all of it. I used quite a bit of it in this journal. You can go back and see my videos, how much I used. And I'm like, there's still, yeah, still there's, I think there are $4 and some change for this roll, but it's a wider roll. And I love it. It's just like old, this one's like old newspaper. It has script on it. It's gibberish. It's no words. You can't read any of the words. And then this one, it's white, and I'm using it on. Hi, Eric B.
Brian, out of respect for my mama, I'm not gonna show you my shirt. I will give you a verbalization of it. I am a conspiracy theorist, cult. I like to read about cults, and I found a new podcast that I'm really interested in, and some of their merch is culty related. And so I bought one from the People's Temple, Jim Jones, and it's Jim Jones's pet monkey dressed up like him. So yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna show you because she doesn't like it.
So this is the other roll, and I think I might be done using this. So there is quite a bit on there.
They were pretty hefty rolls, Mama.
Yeah, and I think that was the one that sent me a gift with it. So yeah, I think it's Wintertime Crafts. If I didn't have my phone up there, I'd look her up.
I have Etsy. I can look her up.
Yeah. Yeah, I was really pleased with the package that I got and how quick it got here. And yeah.
Conspiracy theory, true crime, culty, they kind of cover everything. It's good.
Some of the conspiracy theories are way out there.
Some of them I just listen to for the humor of being like, how can you even rationalize this? Same thing with the cults. Like, when you dig deep into the culty conspiracy, like, I'm like, how did people listen to this and follow this? Like, you want to hate on me because I believe in Sky Jesus and, people talking about being Christians, but I was like, Scientology. You people bought into that. I mean, literally bought into that. And I don't want to get into it, but if Jim Jones hadn't been drugged, induced, crazy, and got greedy, the stuff he was doing in Indianapolis was really good stuff. It was when he got greedy, because men are not perfect. It was when he got greedy.
Neither are women.
More. No. Humans in general are not perfect. But, when he got greedy and when the drugs got involved and his own personal ego got involved is when it all went south. But the human rights, equality stuff he was doing in Indianapolis, good stuff. Like, for the 60s and 70s, he was on point, but humans are imperfect. We get greedy. We ruin stuff. So, anyway, that's my
I got into some conspiracy theory stuff on the 9/11. And that stuff was way out there. And I'm like, okay, that's enough of that. I mean, all conspiracy theories are like way out there. I've read a little bit on the JFK,
I was just listening to their podcast about the assassination and the grassy knoll and
yeah,
the thing with his brother and his son and their curse.
Yeah, the curse, the Kennedy curse, yep.
Yeah. Anyway, I like that kind of stuff, so I found these guys. They inject humor into things that shouldn't. I shouldn't say should be humorous. They inject humor into it, and it's kind of frat boy potty humor, but it's still funny. They give you awesome information. One of the dudes that's in the podcast did a separate podcast just on Jonestown. It's like 9 parts, really in depth, and I'm listening to it. I'm halfway through it right now, and it's really good.
That kind of humor doesn't humor me. I don't know.
In all honesty, it's like 3 guys sitting in their basement drinking beer talking about conspiracy theories, and like 2 of them get really wasted and they get kind of funny, but they don't make light. Like, right now they're on track with the Manson family murders, and they don't make light of the murders. It's just Charlie Manson and his craziness, not the murdery part. They're very respectful on that. Same thing with Jonestown. When it came down to the nitty of it, they were really respectful of that, but they were just making fun of Jim Jones.
Anything on the Patricia Hearst kidnapping? That was what my history video was today.
No, they probably do. They've got like 300 and some odd, They've been doing this since 2020. They got locked in together and they were like, let's do a podcast. So they've got a bunch that I haven't even touched yet. What was it? Winter.
I think it's Wintertime Crafts. And she's from California. Let me see. Yours looks so different. Look up, search for washi tape. Cause the other day I found it and I'm like, maybe I'll order more. And then I looked at it, I'm like, no, I don't need any more. Cause I got this. I think I show this every week, but I got this washi tape from Temu. This is really pretty.
Wintertime Whimsy. Wintertime Crafts. Heidi.
Yes.
Members. Yeah, right there is your washi
Yep.
tape.
How much was it?
$4.40.
Yeah, this was $4.40, and
like I said, it's a pretty hefty roll.
Yeah, it's pretty. Like I said, I've used quite a bit of it, and I still got.
In terms of washi tape, it was a hefty roll. I mean, they're not
Yeah.
gonna be like duct tape rolls.
Yeah, cause this I got from Temu.
She's got a lot of pretty like decorative stuff, like washi tape and little stickers.
Look, this is nothing that I got from Temu. The white is the cardboard, and the dark is the.
If you're doing your Victorian, you should buy her little mini cards.
Are they? Are those tea cards?
They're itty bitty,
Oh,
but they're Victorian-esque. $4.50 for 100 small printed cards.
might do that.
Ooh,
So
she sold out of a lot though.
yeah,
She's only got nature ones.
yeah.
Anyway.
So
I'm gonna like her shop. Her shop on Etsy is Wintertime Crafts, and she's from Santa Cruz, California, and it says Heidi Members is her name, so if you look her up.
yeah. So what does her ghost say about that one? Whoops.
I just find that MK Ultra project from the JFK assassination, interesting. Yeah, they did a whole rant about the MK Ultra project.
Haven't heard about that.
Oh. The drug testing on people in the 60s and 70s.
Oh.
They wanted the government wanted ultimate mind control, so they did experiments with LSD and stuff. They think the Manson family murder stemmed from it, and Jonestown could have had ties in it, and the JFK murders were because of it, and yeah. It's a whole thing.
Craziness. It was 50 degrees here today. Well, my car thermometer, first it said 55, and then it went down to 52, and then my phone said 50, so I'm going with my phone because it's the Weather Channel.
I mean, it was pretty warm when I left work today.
It was nice out.
It was sweater weather.
I should have,
Hi, Butterroll.
Hi, Butterroll.
How are you?
Thanks for coming in tonight. Yeah, it was really nice weather today, and tomorrow is supposed to be the same. And I think Monday we're supposed to have rain. So tomorrow, I think, sometime this week, we're supposed to have, next week, sorry. Tomorrow starts next week. Got to wash my car.
Wednesday and Thursday, we got 50 and 40% chance of rain.
Yeah, so I think tomorrow I might get out the old car wash my daughter got here, make me a handled bucket. I'd seen a guy down the street took one of a kind used to work at a car wash.
One of a kind, sing it. Waxing the cars down.
So I seen this to-do thing or this DIY. I'm like, oh wow, that's a really good idea. He did it. What kind of Arm and Hammer?
Relax.
No, Arm and Hammer. The laundry soap I use.
Oh, sorry, I went straight turtle. Yeah.
Anyway, it's got a handle on it. It's got a spout. Well, he cut like the spout out of it and made a bucket to wash his car. I'm like, oh, that's a really good idea. So I'm going to do that.
That is some po man ingenuity.
Yep.
Anybody reading any good books besides my podcast? My lovely fiance, who I love so much, spoiled me with anniversary gifts and bought me the audiobook of Gone with the Wind. So I've been listening to Gone with the Wind. Very descriptive. 10 times better than the movie. I wish that some of the stuff they cut out they would have put in the movie because it would have made it way more dramatic than it already was. But, you know, time is money. But there's some,
And they were way over budget anyway,
and they were way behind on that movie.
back in 1939.
Yeah. That's why in the big scene when Scarlet comes to the depot and they brought in all the dead soldiers, 90% of those soldiers laying there, they're mannequins. They're stuffed.
Oh, that was the most gruesome scene I think I've
Read
seen.
the read the
in the
book.
movie.
You want to talk about gruesome? She describes surgery.
Oh, we're just, here, I'll show you butter roll. We're not really making anything.
Oh, we're just peeling extra backing off of these stickers because she pulled it out and it's like pimple popping for me. I wanted.
So these stickers come like this. And like I'm like, it's really hard for me to see, to get these little stickers and peel them off. And this is what a lot of crafters use, but still it's really tedious, and it just so we peel the backing off, and ta-da, you're just left with the butterflies that are.
And I'm like a pimple popping picking queen. And that's my poor fiance. I want to pick his back all the time. So I like to do this. Stress relief.
So we can do this, and these will be all ready, and all I have to do is peel them off.
Yep, sorry, butter roll. We're not crafting. Maybe we should try to set up and craft next week.
Okay. Fine with me. I'll be ready to do another journal.
I don't know what to craft.
Really, Courtney.
I promised to make these big old flowers for a display at work. Maybe I'll bring my Cricut over and I'll start cutting petals for flowers.
My youngest daughter came home for her senior year in high school, and she goes, "Mom, I have to do a craft." And I'm like, "Really?" I was so excited. And I said, "Well, you came to the right person." And she knew I crafted. She would make fun of me because when I first did it, when COVID,
Man down. Man down.
butterfly on the finger.
Butterfly down. That sound. Oh, it's like scratching my brain. It feels so good. Oh, sorry.
So I said, "Yeah, what do you want to make?" Because I still have several projects. I got into the Dollar Tree crafting. Buy all your supplies at the Dollar Tree, and I'm like, there you go. That's within my budget. So, I went nuts on craft supplies. And
She went ham.
yeah, I said, "What do you want to make?" And she goes, "I don't know, something really easy." And so I showed her something to make, and she goes, "Okay, but I gotta have the instructions." So I sat down on my phone and wrote the instructions out on a note, and then I printed them out, and then she took it to school and kind of finished it. It was a perpetual calendar, and what?
Perpetual calendar?
Yeah, it's just the month and the day, and you use it every year. There's no year on it.
Oh.
And what I did is glued 2 Jenga blocks together end to end, not like top and bottom, but end to end like this. And then I put small letters. I got them from Dollar Tree, the stick-on letters. And I've had to go over them with Mod Podge, but put 2 months on each block, one on the front, one on the back. And what's the longest month? I think December. It's got the most letters in it. and that just fit just exactly on those 2 Jenga blocks. And then you take the foam dice, the little foam dice that the kids play with, and I painted those white, and then you put the numbers on those, 1 through 0, and you have to make 2 twos, of course. You have to put 1 on both of them. I don't know. It's really and then I got those little bitty crates, the little bitty wooden crates from. Wish I had that in here. I did have it. Where did It's in here somewhere. Yeah, and so she took it, and I said, "What'd your teacher think of it?" She goes, "She thought that was pretty neat." Not really fancy. It was just something I seen on the, like I said, I follow a lot of the interwebs. I follow a lot of the crafty ladies, and I still do. And so yeah, that was just something, and
Y'all, she used to fall down the YouTube rabbit hole where she'd go look for something.
I
and
still
then
do.
3 hours later, she'd text me and be like, "I'm still on YouTube."
I still do.
She says it's conspiracy theories, but she'd be like, "I looked up a cute little puppy video, and now I'm talking about 9/11." I'm like, "Mom." What?
Or
Could I have some more of my candy?
No. I don't want you to get sick.
I got on here and looked up an Elvis video, and now I'm looking at conspiracy theories about him. He's still alive and living in Graceland. He's a janitor.
He's a preacher.
Can I have some popsicles?
If NKK says it's okay.
See, me too, butter roll. I thought it was too.
I guess I did the opposite with podcast. I was looking for a Mormon podcast and ended up diving down the conspiracy theory, and now I found Necronomipod and Muggins, the Jim Jones monkey.
Muggins.
Mr. Muggins was the Guyana mascot. Anyway. Oh, Elvis. One of my nurses found out I was an Elvis fan and sent me a video of this preacher, I think in Arkansas, and he does look like an older Elvis, and he sounds really good. And she was like, "See, Elvis is still alive," and I was like, "No, ma'am, the spaceship took him home."
I'll try it real quick.
Come here, Henry. Say hi to everybody.
You don't have to, Bubba.
Hi.
I beg to differ. My mom is beautiful, but Elvis is...
She was just showing me the sequence from Crawfish, and I'm like, dang, he was good looking.
21-year-old Elvis.
Hey, Dimitri.
Hi, Dimitri. I didn't even see you pop in. Hi, buddy.
Yeah, Desert Goat's name is Henry.
I remember.
Yep.
Sometimes.
Okay.
I've not been drinking.
This is going to be, I think, maybe my next journal. It's kind of shiny, but shiny.
I like shiny things.
Oh, you gotta tell them the Grandma Kenny story. It's so funny.
She has an ex-boyfriend that we've still been really close to, like
The family.
The whole him too.
Yeah.
But he had a daughter that is the same age as me, so we went to school together and we just been friends. Anyway, I call his mom and dad Grandma and Grandpa. His ex-wife, I believe, they might still be married.
No, they're
divorced.
Yeah.
Okay, his ex-wife had breast cancer, really aggressive. So they had a big benefit for her. A bunch of people came out and played. The last performance, I think, or was it early performance?
Yeah, it was bands. They came out and played. It might have been like...
It was early in the afternoon.
Yeah, but like I think he was like one of the last, next to the last, or third to the last.
Or before, like, because we had... Anyway, there was an Elvis impersonator. He was a local Elvis impersonator. He has since retired. I still see him around.
He was pretty good.
He was a little on the heavy side, but he had a good voice. Anyway.
Hey, Elvis passed away. He was heavy.
My Grandma Kenny is a gigantic Elvis fan.
She is
she had been indulging in the alcoholic beverages all day. So Elvis is up there, and I think this is his last song. Was it Love Me Tender? Or was it Unchained Melody?
No, it's Love Me Tender.
Okay, he was up there singing Love Me Tender, and my adorable drunk adopted grandmother walks up to the stage, hysterically sobbing, and Elvis brings her up on stage and gives her a little scarf, because they all do that. And then she, of course, is clinging to him like it is the real Elvis, hysterically crying. He's like, all right, sing with me. And I had a video. I wish I could. I'd have to go way back. But Grandma Kenny hysterically crying and singing "Love Me Tender" with Elvis impersonator. And I do believe her daughter-in-law was at the end of the stage going, "Kenny, come here. Kenny, get off the stage. Kenny, come here."
She,
God bless Grandma Kenny.
I think she really thought it was Elvis. Because she had a little, like...
She indulged a little too much all that morning.
Yeah, little
she
alcohol
helped coordinate
beverage.
it, so I think she might have been a little stressed and was trying to cope.
Yeah.
But yes. God bless Grandma Kenny for being funny. Sing it, Brian.
Working at the car wash. Working at the car wash, baby. I haven't seen that movie in a while. I watched that. Oh gosh, it's been a couple years ago. It was pretty cheesy, but I liked it.
Thank God it's Friday night again, or whatever.
Oh jeez.
Good old Jeff Goldblum. And the Commodores and Diana Ross? No, it wasn't Diana Ross. Yeah, it was Diana Ross.
No. Donna Summers.
Oh yeah, Donna Summers.
Young Donna Summers. Oh, our live is going slow tonight. Sorry.
I don't know what to talk about.
Yeah. My mind's elsewhere. Sorry. It's about, yeah. It's.
I gotta do. Oh, I could tell.
What?
No,
oh yeah, go ahead.
For all of our dear patrons, my sweet Remington girl passed away last Saturday night, early Sunday morning. Don't know what happened. Can we play poker? I'm very good at it. Oh, bye, Butter Roll. Thanks for stepping in.
Bye, Butter Roll. Thank you. Have a blessed rest of your Saturday. My dad was a poker player, and my favorite... my favorite one was... what was it? What was my favorite game?
Thank you, Brian.
Something wild. Something was wild. Sorry, it's... uh-oh. If I do that, oh well. It's been years since I played poker. Well, after my dad passed away, I played Crazy Eights with my cousins one time. And I invited my other cousin to play, and he goes, nah, because he was over in Saudi Arabia, and he said that's all they did is play video games and cards, and he said he had PS, help me, Courtney, I always, PS2
or PS3?
No, the
PTSD.
Yeah, PTSD. And, yeah, bad.
I am a champion Uno player. I used to play with my dad and his neighbors until my dad flipped the card table one time because we kept stacking draw fours on him because we had all conspired while he was in the bathroom.
My ex-husband is a terrible card player.
He's a terrible anything player.
His cousins came over and we were playing, I think it was called Phase 4, Phase 8 something. And I can't remember the gist of it. But you had to, like, get runs, like King, Queen, Jack, 10 or something. And, oh, I hope he doesn't. So,
I hope he doesn't what?
too like he did before. I think he just going number one. But anyway, my ex-husband got really mad and his cousins, and I just love spending time with family, and that was family, and they said, we'll never be over your house again to play cards because he just got so ignorantly mad and refused to finish the game because he wasn't winning.
He flipped a whole, like, not even like a card table. We were at somebody's dining room table playing. He flipped their whole dining room table. He was so mad at us. And walked home. I mean, we were only like 3 doors down. Like I said, these was his neighbors, but yeah. I think that's, well, no, I played Uno at Job Corps because I had nothing else to do.
Temper issues. My ex.
Yeah.
I'm just checking out my corner punch. Has large, medium.
I tried to teach
and
Henry
small.
how to play Coldfish, and he wasn't interested.
Yeah, Henry's not, I don't know. His attention span is really short.
But he's also 4, almost 5.
Yeah, so I hope he does good in school. I mean, he's very smart. I'm kind of biased, I don't know, but
He's smart.
he's a smart little boy, so I hope they can, what I want to say, like, capture his attention, like,
They can zone him in, which...
yeah, keep him busy, because he's...
Kindergarten is geared towards they're going to do a few minutes of this and a few minutes of that, or they're going to get him to do stuff that he can...
He's all over the place.
If you get him to do something, like we played that, Who Is It game that he got in his McDonald's Happy Meal the other night, and he played a whole game with me. You just got to get something he wants to do, like...
Yeah.
Legos. He'll sit and play with Legos for hours
yeah.
on end. You just got to get him zoned in and want to do that. He'll sit and watch a movie with me if it's something he wants to watch. The other night, he sat in my lap and watched TikToks with me and was laughing at stuff with me. Just got to pique his interest.
Yep. I got him little books from Dollar Tree, like little simple, not math, but like write your numbers and write your ABCs, and can't get him into that. Now the colors, we haven't done those books, but he knows all of his colors. He knows how to count to 10. Well, he knows how to count past 10, but
He gets goofy.
yeah. And like Courtney says, he has to be in the mood. You know, one time he'll say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and others is like
13, 5, 3, 7.
And he knows.
And he can count Spanish to 10 too. He just doesn't want to. He gets goofy with that too.
Courtney learned Spanish off of Sesame Street, and I worked with the Spanish teacher at the college.
Hi, ZZTV.
Hi, ZZ. Welcome in. I love that you call me Lady C. Yeah, she used to come through the cafeteria and she said, "Hola," and everybody would look at her. And I'm like, "Hola, Maria." And we weren't carrying on a full conversation. I'm like, "Oh." I told her one day, I was so excited. I said, "Courtney knows Spanish." And she goes, "Really?" She goes, "Where'd she learn it?" She goes, "Off of Sesame Street." And she goes, "Isn't that wonderful?" And I'm like, "Yes, it is."
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Aquí muy bien.
And every day on Sesame Street, they said a Spanish word. Mm-hmm. And they did the, I think I taught you the colors in Spanish, didn't I?
Or some of them.
Yeah.
Picked up some of them here and there.
And then along came Dora the Explorer and her cousin Diego. When
I learned a bunch of Spanish words from them.
And when my youngest daughter was 3, Diego was her boyfriend. Oh, Kayla, you remember that? I wanted my youngest daughter to come on here. I think you guys seen her maybe once.
She's too busy with her vampire show.
Someday I'm going to schedule a family live, and we're all going to come on here live. I don't know how we're going to do that, but we are. What? Should we do some trivia? I got copyrighted for that last music.
Which is stupid because none of it was over 30 seconds.
But still, they
said the names of...
I don't know, I went back in and said I was not,
Can I have another popsicle?
One more if it's okay with Aunt KK.
And KK said no.
Well, I really want it.
No.
That's my Legos.
Look what Desert Goat said.
I know a few of those too.
We worked with a lady, in fact, their last I knew she was illegal.
She's working at the high school now in the kitchen.
Yeah, and but she was really adamant. She wanted to take her test and become a citizen. And the story she would tell us, and she, what was it? A pit bull song. And we go, what's he saying? And she goes, oh no, it's very bad. And Courtney goes, what's he saying? She wouldn't tell us because I guess it was bad.
What trivia do you want to do?
I don't know. But yeah, her husband came over here and worked for Remington Seed Plant, and they started out in Texas, and then they yeah, that'd be awesome, and then they moved here. And yeah, this was, oh gosh, I'm thinking when I worked at the college. I've been gone 5 years, probably 10 years ago, maybe more than that, because I worked there 17. Because one summer, my supervisor made me a supervisor over one. She just didn't want to deal with these people, so she said, "Here, Colleen, you take care of." And I had no problem. I'm the type of person, I try to get along with everybody, and I just find like their interest or their quirks that you worked around with. And I had 2 twins, boys, the Oliver twins.
Oh,
I had Sam, I had Tomasa, and Tim. That was 5.
didn't you have
Oh, I had that one dude from the.
Josh? Josh Fillmore?
No, because he was on the floor crew. I had that one guy from the cafeteria. He finally ended up getting canned.
Neil?
No, not Neil. It was an older guy. Somebody said they went in the room and he had shoes and socks off, and he was trimming his toenails.
Oh, the guy with all the hair on his back?
No, not Doug.
Oh,
not
okay.
Doug. I don't think anybody could handle Doug. I think this guy's name was Mark. He worked over in the cafeteria. And people that worked over in the cafeteria, they were laid off on the summer, and we worked all summer. We were in buildings and grounds. So we worked cleaning all the dorms and everything at the college. So they had the opportunity to come to work with us, and some of them worked out and some of them didn't. I don't think Mr. Mark worked out. But yeah, I had all them, and Tomasa, we had really good conversations with Tomasa. She was our Spanish friend. Still, there was a couple things said about you,
Oh, wow.
and I'm like, if I don't hear it from her or whatever, so I don't know. That just drama. I don't get into drama. I don't like drama. I don't try to create drama. There's no need for it, especially in the workplace. But I'm in a better place now. I only supervise one person, and she's wonderful. She started out with me 5 years ago, and she worked from October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. She worked with me 7 months, and she had to put in her resignation because of health issues. And now she's better, and she decided to come back to work with me because she has medical bills and a new roof to put on. Nice.
Burrito.
Burrito sounds good.
We could do Black History Month trivia.
Yeah, let's do that. We had Taco Bell the other day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
We picked up Henry.
Yeah, that other day. I've slept since then, so. Don't know. I don't know. That yellow's kind of bright for that, Courtney. I don't have very much ribbon, like plain ribbon like that. Oh, so I bought this a while back. It's called Offray. Offray. What do you think, Courtney?
Offray.
Offray. Mm-hmm. And I looked up this website. It's offray.com. This is expensive ribbon, and I only gave $1.25 for it at Dollar Tree, and it's 5/8 inch by 18 feet, and I used this on Courtney's Wizard of Oz. Did I use that for closure, or did I use the gingham? So, yeah, from Atlanta, Georgia. It's an expensive, they're expensive ribbon. So, very, very rarely do you get our Dollar Tree. I haven't noticed very many like brand name stuff that you get. Others I used to follow a lot of ladies that did hauls, and I'm like, I would get mad because I go to our Dollar Tree and they wouldn't have it, and they wouldn't have it for months. And I just got, I guess that's typical because every Dollar Tree is different. And my young
pitbull stuck in my head. Thank you.
Sorry, my youngest daughter used to get mad at me. She goes, "You seen one Dollar Tree? You seen them all?" And I'm like, "No, because our Dollar Tree here, it's kind of a..."
We should have stopped at the one in Morton.
Yeah, the fly-by-night one. And then I got one, like, Bloomington is like 30 miles away.
Yeah, kind of. I work today.
And
I dealt with the crazy old folk today.
And then we got more in Springfield, so every one of them's different. I like to go over that one over at Bloomington again. They just opened it up. Me and my mom went over there, and they were still setting stuff up. It was a small one, but it was like at a... All right. We're going to do Black History Month trivia.
Yay! All right. When did the first African American woman graduate from nursing school in the United States?
Bonus points if you know her name.
Aw.
You still playing Barbies with your daughter, ZZ? She was showing us on Brian's monetization party. She was showing us her Barbie camper. It had a slide and everything. My Barbie camper didn't have a slide. Hey, Keisha, welcome in. This is my daughter, Cece. Courtney.
Cece. Pass me that lotion.
Oscar.
Thing, Caitlin. This arm's fine. This one got bumpy.
What? Oh. Jenny didn't like I like the smell of that. This is really good lotion. A burn?
A bit.
I thought it was expensive, and these ladies at back in lab and radiology, they always have like 4 or 5 of them sitting there.
They're still playing with the Barbie camper.
Oh. And
I had tons of Barbies.
And so I tried it one day, and I'm like, "Ooh, that really smells good." And I go, "Where'd you get that?" And she goes, "Walmart." And I'm like, "Okay." So I got some.
I love Dr. Teal's
deodorant. So I went to Walmart, and
What if a guy says that slime's dope?
I got this, and I got some orange, something orange. It's with usually a vitamin, and I ran out of that because I used it on my feet. My feet are terrible. I have to use lotion on almost every day. I got special foot lotion now, and so I ran out of the
You
orange.
should get that foot mask we used on our diabetics. It takes a couple days to soak in, but then your feet like peel super bad. But they're so smooth when it's done.
And so I got this elderberry one and vitamin D and essential oils with vitamin E, cocoa, and shea butter. Anybody know the answer to when did the first
African American woman graduate from nursing school in the United States? I'll read the question if you want to read the answers.
Okay. Where's number one? Brian just did a thing on him other day, or on
that
his.
That was a really long one just to get that.
On his wife, I think it was his wife. Yep.
That was just a really long, drawn out. It didn't need to be said that way.
Okay, the answer is in 1879. Mary Eliza Mahoney, April 16th, 1845 to January 4th, 1926, became the first African American professionally trained nurse in 1879. I'm dyslexic with numbers.
You don't have to read all that.
Well, she entered the New England Hospital for Women Training School for nurse in 1878, along with 40 other students. Wow.
It took a year to get your nursing license back then?
What followed was an extremely challenging and grueling 16 weeks of intense training. Mahoney completed the course and was only one of 4 of her classmates to graduate and become a nurse. Wow. Out of 40?
The quickest LPN course that I know of, at least in the state of Illinois, is 13 months. So 16 weeks. I'll take it. I want to sign up for it. Can we do that?
My youngest daughter became a phlebotomist in a month. And she loves it. Oh, this next one. I've seen the miniseries on that.
I want to become a nurse in 16 weeks. I can do it. I've been a CNA long enough. It's just hand me my license. Anyway.
Oh, I'm not going to read all that answer, but...
No. Madam C.J. Walker became America's first self-made female millionaire in 1910. What item or items led to this accomplishment?
I watched a miniseries on this. It was, wow, she went through a lot. It was very, very good. She demanded.
This is awesome, but it's sad that it took till then for this to happen.
Yeah, she demanded that everybody call her Madam.
I demand that everybody call me Your Highness CC.
Lady C's fine with me. Oh, I didn't show you this, Courtney.
Duchess CC.
This is still usable, isn't it? Is it not spelled right? I think it's spelled right. Wonderland? Like a winter wonderland? I think it's... Yeah.
Yeah?
It's still usable.
Can you be closer to your mouth?
In a little bit, Bubba. Ow! Don't step on me like that. Now stop.
I thought that was kind of cute. They threw it away.
Mommy, why is your skin smooth?
Mommy has smooth skin.
Because I tested beauty products with Aunt KK earlier.
Henry Joseph Wilcoxon.
What?
I love you.
Love you too!
turn down your tablet?
Yeah, will you go turn down your tablet, please?
Yeah. Mommy.
Repeat the question. The question was, Madam C.J. Walker became America's first self-made female millionaire in 1910. What item or items led to this accomplishment?
1910.
Did you spray that in your throat or your tongue?
My tongue.
Yes.
A little bit.
ZZ.
Very good.
A little bit got in my throat.
Yeah, I can't remember when I seen that miniseries, but it was very good. I sat there and watched the whole thing. I don't think it. Yeah, it was a miniseries. I told Courtney about it. I don't know if she.
The answer is beauty and hair products for black women. Madam C.J. Walker created,
Thought I was doing
manufactured.
that. That's okay.
Manufactured and distributed a line of hair care and beauty products specifically designed for African American women, which took her from a very humble beginning to being acknowledged as the first self-made female American in America. Sorry, that's too weird to me.
Yeah.
I won't read the rest of this because there's a bunch of it's a mini series. What was the Greenwood area of Tulsa, Oklahoma known for as in 1921?
What was the Greenwood area of Tulsa, Oklahoma, also known as in 1921?
Can I use the tablet for a little bit?
Maybe. Go. Behave.
You know, you think about some of this stuff, and it's like, that's not that long ago. I mean, it was, but
Not when you think about when she just passed away, not that long ago. Too.
right. What was the Greenwood area of Tulsa, Oklahoma, also known as in 1921? See some of the stuff that One of a Kind Vlogs does on his channel. I've never heard of these people, and that's a darn shame that they didn't teach us this in history in school. I mean, we knew about Eli Whitney, you know, the cotton gin,
She was
and
born in 1913 and died in 2005.
and Zizi said, I have no idea. You know, just certain ones. I think I don't know, like they benefited the white man, and just like Brian read today about the guy that discovered the North Pole, and you know, Brian, I said that I did a history video, but I don't think it was that guy that you did your video on today. I think it was the white man. It's ridiculous.
The white man.
I can't believe that we're still dealing with racism in 2023. It just blows my mind.
The answer is Black Wall Street. There's no explanation on that one. But apparently the Greenwood area of Tulsa, Oklahoma was also known as the Black Wall Street in 1921.
I want to do some more research on that.
Zizi just said something, I missed it. Yeah. I was disappointed that we didn't talk about culty stuff in school. I mean, I guess I get the religion thing, but I feel like as young people we should have been sheltered because some of these culty things that I've read about are like impressionable like college students that were just seeking knowledge and didn't know any better in the world, and they were sucked in by some of these places because they were speaking the good talk. Oh, we're gonna take you in, and there's no racism here, and we're gonna feed you, and you can work in our community centers, and we're just like
Wow, that sounds really
like
good.
the Jonestown, they fed off of some of those Peace Corps kids. Oh, come to Guyana. We've got this big compound. We're going to work together. Everything is ours. It's socialism. You know, and that's another thing. Socialism in a perfect world would work out great, but humans aren't perfect, and it would never work because we're not perfect and people are greedy. But, yeah, that's Jim Jones was selling the socialism. Come down here. We're all equal. We all work. This is our land. And
Well, he was, when he went to California, there was some that questioned him.
well, yeah, but I mean, like, still, he was preaching, I mean, to those Peace Corps kids and some, you know, not hating on the hippies, but some of those hippies with the free love and everything, and we share everything, they were like, this is great. Go to Guyana and we'll work this big thing together. And this guy is preaching a good word. Everything that he says makes sense. And it wasn't. It was masquerade. But
Next question.
I digress. See, I'm podcast. I need my own podcast. I can go on forever. When did Rosa Parks refuse to move out of her seat on the bus?
When? What date?
Rosa Parks said, "Not today, white man. Take your cracking behind somewhere else."
I'm so glad these people stood up for the rights. I was like, it's just, to me, it's appalling when I read about how they were treated, and this was in. I'll tell you if nobody gets it, and it's like that wasn't that long ago. I mean, that was. I won't say it because I know some people know how old I am.
Where's the injustice?
It is.
But racism goes both ways too.
I know.
Yes, Zizi.
Are you Googling the answers, Zizi? Just kidding.
Specifically, December of 1955.
And that was just
10 years before you were born.
10 years before 9.
You were born in 66,
Yeah.
55.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, it just blows my mind. That was 10 years before I was born.
It's crazy.
And another thing is, that blows my mind. Vietnam was still going on when I was born.
That is one war that I wish they would have taught us in school. They always skated around it.
Yeah,
and that's one war I was interested in.
Courtney learned a little bit about more of it in college.
Because I had a history teacher that was like, "What do you guys want to learn?"
And he wasn't he over there?
Mm-mm.
No, okay.
No, that was
Spove.
No. She was burnt out hippie.
Right.
No, that
Yeah.
was my speech teacher. He was over in Vietnam
Oh yeah.
for a little while. Why am I not remembering his name now? Schreiber.
Schreiber, yeah.
Mr. Schreiber was over there.
All I could think is Steve. Uh-oh.
That's like the third one I've heard.
Life flight going out to the hospital. Okay.
The Tulsa riots were... What? This doesn't make sense.
No, is that confirmation? No, confrontation.
No, but I mean the wording of this whole question doesn't make sense to me.
Just read it.
The Tulsa riots were a confrontation between some of the white community of Tulsa, Oklahoma, and the nearby black community of Greenwood. What best describes Greenwood just prior to the riots?
We just had that in the previous question.
The whole question is anyway.
Oh yeah, that's where Reese is from.
What?
Guyana.
Oh, that's awesome. So,
I remember.
I was 10 or 9 years old, younger than Jim Jones.
Yep, I was. I remember seeing it on TV.
That was just a horrible tragedy that didn't need to happen. You know what the scary thing is? Not that I want to dwell on this Jim Jones stuff. I'm sorry I brought this up, guys. Um, the tapes. He taped everything, and there is a tape out there, and if you listen to it, I'm sorry. Uh, their last taping of everybody drinking the Kool-Aid down there, and it is truly horrifying to listen to him rant, and you can hear moms and kids crying and people yelling, and it's just, yeah, it's soul-shattering.
So what this question boils down to: before the riots between Tulsa and Greenwood communities, what describes Greenwood before the riots? See, this is something I never heard about either. And my uncle is from
Greenwood was a predominantly black neighborhood. I didn't know about all this though.
Wow. I didn't know that either. That's all right. No problem.
We all have our specialties. This is not, I mean, trivia is my specialty, but not this particular. Which is sad because this is stuff that I would like to learn. I'm a history buff.
Where do you get that
I
at?
have no idea. It's not inherited.
I love history.
I love certain specs of history. There's specific times and things that I really niched onto, like mob stuff. If we want to play mob trivia one night, I will crush everyone.
In 8th grade, I was really intrigued in World War II, and my dad was in World War II, and I brought home this thick book, and I was reading it, and I said, Dad, and he didn't want to talk about it, and my mom kind of got on him. She just wants to learn, and my dad wasn't in any like heavy action. He wasn't in Iwo Jima or the storming of Normandy or anything like that. He was in the Philippines and Philippines and where else did he? New Guinea. And yeah, and he got a.
See, this is something we skated over at one time. This was in one of our history books, and my teacher was like, "We're not even going to talk about that." And I was like, "Why?"
He got an injury because they cut a 5 gallon, 50 gallon barrel oil drum in half, and they made a boat out of it. So I don't know what they cut. It was a really rough cut. They didn't.
Probably a torch and didn't grind it down.
Yeah, and he got a big old gash down on his calf. Like, yeah, from getting in and out of that boat. No, he didn't. His brother got a Purple Heart. Yeah, that was a foolish injury that he got. It wasn't even war related.
Do you want to give him the answer since we've been on this one for a minute?
Yeah, the answer is it was a fairly prosperous neighborhood. Greenwood. It said the black community of Greenwood was fairly prosperous, benefiting from the oil boom in Tulsa area. The community had its own doctors, dentists, stores, and movie theaters. Instead of being isolated, the community had many members who worked mainly in domestic labor. In the nearby white community, according to Tim Madigan of The Burning, Greenwood was also distinguished among other black communities by its relative prosperity.
this goes back to the Tulsa race riots, and we read about, like, briefly read about it in one of my history classes, and then our teacher was like, we're not going to dig into that. I'm like, why? Now I feel like I want to look into that.
This is probably going to be our last question. This is very interesting to me. I did not know this.
Well, we might be able to do this next week too, bring this
Yeah.
up, since it's Black History Month. We'll do
Yeah.
Black History Month trivia this month.
Yeah.
15 jockeys rode the very first Kentucky Derby. How many of the 15 were African Americans?
Mommy, could I have some cookies?
No. I'm almost done.
But they're the cookies that have the frosting.
But they're the good ones, Mom. Can't I have those?
No cookies, Mommy's almost done.
Then what can I have?
Nothing.
Oh,
I think you'll live.
Come here. You want to do this? You do? Come here. Watch the cord. Watch the cord. Let me find some paper for Henry Doodle to do this with.
I can't adult today.
And tomorrow isn't looking good either. That's what that is.
I need that for work. I need that the truth.
Cold?
No, he's tickling me.
Oh.
excuse me.
Mommy's not ticklish. You know that. You don't.
Excuse me. My brother's very ticklish right here.
Some people are.
Brother.
Yeah, my brother at my dad's house.
Brother
He's
at your
an
dad's.
expert at history.
Not really. I get... Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Right here. See this little lever?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Okay, now push down on it. Push. Oh, good job. Oh, look what you did. You rounded the corner. Want to do all of them?
Yep.
That's awesome, Henry. Okay. Good job, buddy.
Wait, where are the corners?
They're gone. You rounded them. See what we're doing? What you're doing?
Turn
Oh,
around, it takes the
yeah.
corners off. Brandon said 3.
Nope. Oh, wait a minute. Wait till Nene says, okay. Okay. Good job, buddy.
Nice.
I got a new helper.
Excuse me.
He rounded all the corners. Oh, where's the question? Okay, I'm going to tell you.
So happy.
You want to read the question again, Courtney?
15 jockeys rode in the very...
He's covering Mom.
No, but I couldn't hear over my mic. 15 jockeys rode in the very first Kentucky Derby. How many of the 15 were African American?
13. The inaugural Derby was won by a colt named Aristides. On Saturday in May, Aristides was ridden by 19-year-old Oliver Lewis. Lewis was one of the 13 black jockeys that rode in the Derby that Saturday, May 17th, 1895. During that time, most of the jockeys and handlers of racehorses were black. After his racing career, Lewis became a sort of a racetrack trout. He was a bookmaker, which was legal in those days. Bookmaker, and he also developed the first handicapping tables along with first racing forms. Lewis was married and the father of 6 children. He died in 1924 in Lexington, Kentucky. And I believe that is where they hold the Kentucky Derby. Isn't it? Lexington, Kentucky. All right, everybody. That's going to be a wrap for us. Thank you, everybody, for coming in, and we truly appreciate each and every one of you. Have a blessed rest of your Saturday, and go to church tomorrow, the church of your choice. And we'll see you on the next live. We'll see you next Saturday. Bye, everybody. God bless.
Bye, guys.